What's up guys, welcome to another NQPC video. Sorry I've been MIA for like, how long now? About a month I think? About a month I haven't posted a video. That is terrible. Well, we're back. To be honest, creative juices have just been difficult with lockdown. I feel like a lot of creatives have suffered from the same thing. But anywho, yeah, I'm going to do a video today on sort of my tips for younger individuals than myself with a similar condition, and what I wish I knew back then that I know now. Also because I recently have been getting a lot of messages from parents wanting advice. Obviously I can only advise on my personal experience, so this video is going to be based on my personal experience. I can't comment on everyone's experience. Also everyone's conditions are different, but I'm going to give you a brief overview of what my opinion is and things to watch out for. So the first one would be don't be scared to try new things. I'm a big advocate for keeping busy, trying out different stuff, finding different ways of doing things. The big thing I want you to focus on is, okay, you want to do this new thing. Let's say for example you want to go horse riding. Horse riding on your own with a physical disability, it's difficult. But there are ways around it. There's disability riding groups, there's supportive equipment that you can access, so be open-minded to that, and also be creative. I've found so many different ways of doing things where you think, that is so unorthodox, but it works. And in regards to parents, my best advice would be just let them crack on. Let them try it out. If they like it, great. If they don't, find something else. I think the biggest benefit I had as a kid was my parents were very open to me trying everything, and I like to pass that on to pretty much everyone, because I think it's made me experience a lot more stuff and sort of understand my condition a little bit more. So it's a big thing to watch out for. Number two would be, unfortunately, you are going to have days where you feel a bit naff. This goes for everyone, but obviously those of us that have physical conditions and or any other condition for that matter can often find ourselves feeling a little bit down. It's completely normal. Don't stress about it. You're not on your own. It's just one of them things. You will get around it. My best advice would be get your dog to come visit. My best advice would be find something you really enjoy that sort of regrounds you, whether that be, I don't know, sitting with your parents, watching a film, playing PlayStation, chatting with your mates, or just chilling, listening to music. Something to just take your mind off it and take you to a world away, and hopefully it will bring you back to normal sooner rather than later. But don't feel guilty about it, you're not on your own. My next one would be, in regards to building friendships and relationships, is find a group of friends that really understand you, your likes, your dislikes, but as well as that, your condition, because obviously a big thing for us is to feel included. Having a group of friends that understand your condition means they won't stop, you won't feel like you're stopping them, and they won't feel like they're stopping you. And also that way, again, it comes back to experiencing new things. You'll be able to try out different stuff, meet new people, and go from there really. But yeah, keep your make sure your circle sort of understands your condition, and don't worry about individuals that don't want to learn. Unfortunately there are those people out there, but you will find people that are more than happy to learn about you and learn about your likes and dislikes, and also accept you for who you are. So that would be my next one. Gina, what was my next one after that?
What have you done?
My next one, probably quite a big hypocrite for this one, because I did the exact same bloody thing. It's, unfortunately guys, do your bloody exercises, do your physio. It really does benefit you in the end. I know it sucks, and I know you just want to chill, you want to do what you enjoy, but it really will help you in the long run, and it'll also help you stop getting grief from physios and doctors telling you to do this, do that, and yeah. But on that note, as a parent, my two notes would be, one, try and find a way for them to do their physio, if you like, in a way that they enjoy. That way they won't see it as a chore. It's something that they enjoy. For example, I got into swimming, and that kind of overtook all of my physio work and meant that I didn't have to do it all, but it was also good fun at the same time. I also did stuff like played football, which was also very good. It was just a way of keeping active and keeping those muscles moving. Having said this as well, my other piece of advice, and no disrespect to any physios, occupational therapists, and obviously I'm not qualified to the level they are, from my own personal experience as well, is as a parent, be open to your child finding their own way of doing things, whether that be slightly unorthodox and not what the physio recommends, because I often find that anything the physio recommends is a bit of a, again in my own personal opinion, is a bit of a one-size-fits-all experience, so it's also very difficult to then adapt that. And also, in addition to that, if your child's find a way of doing something and it works, leave them to it. If it's going to make them feel more comfortable than you trying to retrain them to do everything. Because as a person that has had to do that through a surgery, I had to retrain myself to do everything. It's a bloody pain. But yeah, no. So that would be my advice to a parent. Just let them do their own thing, and they will work it out in the end. The other thing I recommend as well is, obviously, as you get older, get yourself out there in terms of employment, trying out different things. I'm not going to lie, getting into employment is very difficult as a disabled individual from my experience, but it's not impossible. You can do it, and obviously, in addition to that, it opens up so many doors to the opportunities that you can come across, and obviously, again, it adds into meeting different people, experiencing different things. I've had so many wicked opportunities from the fact of just talking to different people and working in different environments. So yeah, that would be my other one, is try out different jobs, obviously do something you enjoy, but also just be aware that it will be difficult, but it is possible. My last one's a bit of a, as they get older, and this one's more targeted towards relationships. I mean, I don't know whether a lot of people have seen my BBC Three article regarding relationships. I know a lot of people have been messaging me about it recently. Relationships are the hard one with a disability, because you often get pegged into the hole of your partner's giving to the partner's giving to the disabled person, whereas obviously from that post we made it very clear that it's fairly even in mine and Gina's relationship. And on that note, dating as a disabled person is quite difficult, because it's breaking down people's stereotypes of you and sort of finding someone with an open mind. Having said that, it's not impossible, but my advice would be, and I know I'm probably again being hypocritical, but hindsight's a wonderful thing, is don't try and force yourself into it. Make sure you're comfortable with it, and also don't try and force it to happen. I've been getting a lot of messages from people saying that they're constantly on Bumble, they're constantly on Tinder, they're on all sorts, trying to find that right person. And no, that's not saying that that's a bad thing to do. I'm all for go-getting, but what I don't want is people getting down because they're not getting the results they necessarily want. I met Gina when I very least expected it, and that sounds really cliche, but it was. And it was really unorthodox, just the way it sort of happened, but it happened. So don't stress about relationships too much. It will happen, it is possible, and try not to beat yourself up about it. I know it's been a sit down and talk video because of COVID. Being creative's been quite difficult in terms of content, but I do hope this has given people an insight into what it's like sort of growing up with a condition, and obviously hope that it's helped you get some hindsight into what it was like for me, and maybe you can correct a few of my mistakes along the way. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a like, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.